Hi, I'd like to show you how to fix a hole in your knitting from several rows away. So this hole could have been made in a couple of different ways. It could have been a yarn over by mistake. It could have been a make one increase without twisting the base, or it could have simply just been picking up this ladder, the strand between two stitches, and accidentally knitting it. So I'm going to slip my stitches so that I'm right above the hole in the column of stitches right here. I'm going to release that column until I get to the place where the hole was made, and then I'm going to use my crochet hook to ladder those back up, and I'm going to place my crochet hook upside down in the ladder here, and then turn my crochet hook once to twist that ladder, and then I'm going to retrieve each one of these ladders all the way back up to the needle. If it matters with your stitch count, you can make a decrease somewhere, but if it doesn't matter with your stitch count, like a blanket or a scarf, you don't have to do any decreasing. You can just let that stitch stay. So just adjust the stitches a little bit around that new one, and you can see where I've got this twisted stitch. Make one here, and then I've laddered it back up all the way to close off that hole. I'd also like to show you how to fix a hole in your knitting where the work has already been bound off. Here's our bind off here, and we've got a hole right in the middle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the work upside down so that I'm looking at V's in this direction here. Here's a column of V's here, but you can see that it doesn't have a column directly below it. So I'm just going to make a column. And how I'm going to do that is thread a tapestry needle with the same yarn, come in the ladder below the V that we're going to trace this V around and back down where the yarn came out, and then when you weave in those ends, you'll weave them to close up that opening without twisting, closing it up like that, creating a new column of stitches there, and it's practically invisible. These are two fun ways of learning how to close a hole. I recommend you try it. It's fun.